Okay. Hold on now. All right. How is everybody doing? How is everybody feeling? Happy Monday. Happy Moon Day. Let me charge my device. Heal. There we go. All right. How's everybody doing? We are doing a mini love read tonight, as you can see. If you guys are new here, mini love reads, they are just straight to the point reads, ranging anywhere between 10 minutes or so, depending on how many questions you have or the type of reading that you have. So I have 3 options of my mini love read. So the first option is 2 questions for $25. So $25 gets you 2 questions or a love topic. You don't have to have a person in mind. You could be completely single and have questions about your love life. Um, the other option is the love spread, so $30 love spread, which taps into your energy, their energy, potential future energy, what they want you to know, so on and so forth, potential time frames, things like that. And then lastly, the newest addition is the how do they feel spread, which specifically taps into their feelings towards you, the connection, and other elements, as well as advice and potential outcomes or timelines. Okay. So all of those options are in the description or in the chat. If you click on the black tab, that black bubble in the chat. Also, hold on. Also, as well, there's only 2 forms of payment. That is either my PayPal or Cash App. All of that information will be linked in the description as well in that chat black bubble as well. Make sure if you're asking a question or whatever your topic is that you leave it in the note section of your payment. If you happen to be asking about a person, make sure that you leave their name in the note section or at least an initial. Mind you, I never say the person's name on the live. That is confidential between me and you. If you would like to remain anonymous, let me know. Or if you want your question to be not read out loud, please let me know. If you want to go by a nickname, a YouTube username, or something to identify you, let me know, okay? And I will put your name in the description. Every person that has got a reading tonight, after the live is over, you will have a timestamp next to your name so you can come back and watch this whenever you want to, okay? Make sure that you like this video, show some love, okay? I would greatly appreciate that. All right, the list is still open. If you've already purchased your reading, your name is listed in the chat right now. Okay, so you know what order I'm going in. Mind you, the order is based off of what time frame you sent your payment. So it's based off of first come, first served. It's not based off of if you pay more or your name or alphabetical order, none of that. It's just based off of when I receive your payment. So that's the order that we're going in. Okay. All right. So this is a safe space. If you feel called to book a reading, go ahead, book a reading while I'm still live, okay? And I will put your name on the list and make sure to put a timestamp next each and every one of your names so that you guys come back and watch these readings. They do stay up. So yeah, if you miss it or you fall asleep or whatever happens and you're not able to watch it while it's live, at least you can come back and replay it and just click on your name next to your timestamp so you don't have to sit through the entire thing. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Marz, you were up first. Let's see, 3 minutes, 4 actually, 4 on the dot. Okay. All right, Marz, you had 2 questions. So let's tap in and see what you got on your mind. Okay. All right, so let's see. You want to know about this specific person. If they weren't so guarded, like what is their desires for you and you, both of you, after everything that has happened, without his ego being in the way? What is his unguarded desires for Marz and himself? Ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies and what it is that Marz needs to know at this time as far as this person in question, without the ego, without being guarded. What is the truth of his desires between Marz and himself? right, the Fool, the Eight of Pentacles, the Son of Wands. The Son of Wands is the Knight of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. Top of the deck, the Eight of Cups. This person's unguarded desires. If they were unguarded, what is their unguarded desires? Reacted. Yeah, this person does hold back a lot. You have the Contract at the bottom and Healing at the top. This person does hold back a lot of their emotions. They don't speak and say a lot. I feel like it's purposeful. It's for a reason. I feel like this person's desire right now is maybe a fling. That's what they're available for, and I feel like that's what they're keeping themselves or holding themselves available to. They're not ready to be vulnerable, be open, or share of themselves in some kind of way. It's like they withhold a lot of things. They don't speak or say a lot. They don't it's like they don't divulge. Like they don't, how do I explain this? They know how to keep a tight lip on things. They're very strategic in what they share, what they say, how they say it. And I feel like this person is just desiring fun right now. Maybe like a fling, like I said, maybe like a sexual relationship. This person is attracted to you, but they don't want any strings attached with anyone, not just you, with anyone. This person may feel like you want to work on something with them, whether that's literally like some sort of work or project together, or like build a deeper bond or relationship with them. They know that's what you desire. They know that's what you want. They may feel like you're not completely attached or putting too much hope into this yet. Like they feel that you want something deeper, but they feel like you're not attached yet. Let's see. I'll clarify with this deck. What is this person's unguarded desires when it comes to Mars and themselves without their ego in the way? Okay. They have the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. This person might be goal oriented or focused right now, but I do get like they're open to see where things go with you. But right now, their intentions, like what they perceive is like the best right now for them to do, is to not be emotionally attached or try to forge a relationship or commitment or be, tied to someone right now. Because I feel this person has like a focus or an aim or a goal. Um, it might be something that they've already said when it comes to love, like I'm just going to treat it like an adventure. I'm going to be open, to getting to know people, but under my terms. You have two Aries energy, and then you have the Knight of Wands. So there's something about like self-focused. Because the Three of Wands is the Sun in Aries, and then the Two of Wands is Mars in Aries. So this is about like them. So hopefully that makes sense. Don't let this person rush you into anything. I don't know if you guys already have been intimate, but it's like something with not allowing them to rush you, or maybe let them be too controlling or control the narrative of things. Because I feel like you're at a place of maybe wanting to be open to new experiences and love. So it's like you don't have to put all of your eggs into this one basket. All right. So your second question, let's clear the energy. Okay. Second question is, does this person want to be with you? This other energy in question, Spirit, I ask for permission to tap in to the person in question's intentions as far as do they want to be with Mars, like the clarity that she needs. Does this person in question want to be with Mars? Goddess of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Two of Swords, Strength. I feel like this is a yes. Let me see. Top of the deck, Justice. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting a yes. Let's see. Does this person want to be with Marz? This person in question, Spirit. Boundaries, triggered, and interference. Something about like this person may at times feel like they're not good enough for you, or they're too problematic at times, or both of you guys trigger each other. You guys have some things and ways about you that this person might deem as toxic at times. Um, but all in all, though, I feel like this person does want to be with you. This person may want something more to transpire and, manifest between the two of you, like more stability. But this person feels like, again, like their energy can be quite heavy and weighty sometimes. This person may feel like they kind of give this air of confusion or putting you in your head, making you feel uncertain. Um, yeah. This person I feel like does block you sometimes, like when it maybe literally block you, like block your number or block you on social media and then unblock you after. But there's something about this person that I feel like that makes you feel uncertain about yourself, kind of wavers back and forth because I feel like their actions don't line up with what they really want. But this person is operating off of insecurities and wounds. It's like they see you as someone valuable, but they may not know how to value you in the way that you deserve, in spite of them like wanting to be with you. If that makes sense. Let's clarify this. Does this person in question want to be with Mars, Spirit? You have a maybe. You have the Two of Swords twice. Um, yeah, and I feel like again it's because of like there's like this push and pull. A part of them does, and there's a part of them that emotionally feels ungrounded, feels uncertain at times, and then in short, it makes you feel insecure and kind of like, I don't know where I stand with this person. Do I want them or not? Do they really want me or not? It's like it puts you in a negative headspace sometimes. And I feel like that's a reflection of where this person is at within themselves as well that causes this conflict. Okay. So it's like a yes and no. Yes, I do, but then I don't know. Or it's like they kind of make it hard. So I feel like it is up to you, because this could be teaching you something about self-worth with dealing with this person because it does feel very fickle. It doesn't feel very, solid and grounded, with this person. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. Um, yeah. Like this person is going to be around as kind of, it's almost like, again, I'm getting this energy of like on my terms, kind of similar to the other person where it's like if you don't set the tone for a particular energy, I'm going to move things on my terms. These two cards flew out, the Supreme and the Ten of Cups. You're able to manifest the type of union that you want. And I tell people this all the time because it's true. Like we can have the union that we desire, that our highest self, our supreme soul essence desires. We can manifest that because it's a part of our, it's like we know, like our deeper intelligence within ourselves knows what we want and what we need. It's far more intelligent than our human brain. So the things that we deeply desire, outside of just like the earthly things that we see, oh, I want this type of person that looks like this, or I want this particular man or woman. It's deeper than that. And I feel like the type of connection that you truly ultimately desire, you can manifest that. So Spirit wants you to remember this. Okay, there's something that you can manifest in a divine timeline. Like it already exists. It's just like, will your human self, your mind and your heart catch up with what your higher self already knows to be true that you do deserve in love? All right. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, Mars. So that was your reading, sis. I hope that was helpful. Provide some sense of clarity. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to Miss Mel. All right, Mel, you're reading 15 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay. Get your questions. Samantha, I just got your submission. Thank you, sis. I'll add you to the list. Okay. Okay, so you have 2 questions as well. So your first question was, what is it that you need to clarify or communicate to blank? Let's see. Clear out previous energies and messages. Spirit with love. Ask for permission to tap into Mel's energy and the person of interest in question. Spirit, what is it that Mel needs to clarify or communicate to the person in question that she's asking about? Okay. 6 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, Goddess of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles in this deck at the top, and then the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. It could be like what it is that you really want. And it might not be because like this person necessarily like it's going to shape anything between the two of you. I feel like it's not only I feel like it's more so like you need this, like you need to communicate this clearly, but it's not so much solely about this person, but it's like maybe both of you guys can agree like in the past you weren't transparent about what you wanted, where you stood with the person, or felt like others were not clear or intentional or stood on what they wanted or how they felt. So it's like this is kind of an opportunity for you to be honest with yourself. Most importantly, I feel like this person needs it maybe again to kind of see where you stand with this, maybe give them the opportunity to be transparent about what they want, how they feel. Yeah, because I feel like in the past, maybe you feel like you pass up the opportunity to express yourself, maybe with this person and or others. Reciprocity. You have shattered at the bottom of the deck, ego at the top of the deck. So yeah, with the reciprocity card, I feel this does spark some sort of clarity maybe for the both of you, but you're doing it for you though. Like yeah, this person might need it for something maybe to like kind of ease their own mind as well, but this is mostly for you. This is mostly for your own freedom, and it's something about past energy. What does that need to be communicated? What it is that you want, you know? 5 of Wands. There could be friction between the two of you, a little bit of conflict, a little bit of insecurity, self-doubt in this situation between the two of you with the 5 of Wands clarifying this. Because I feel like both of you may want the long goal. You know, you guys want a long-term relationship in your future. It doesn't have to be with each other, but it's like the desire. You know, you guys might find that you share a similar desire or goal. May not be with this connection. Like I said, you might just say something, you know, in a general sense, like this is a type of partnership that I'm looking for and what I really want in the end. It has nothing to do with maybe um what you want with this situation. And it could also play a very, I feel like that's important too. Clarifying like where you stand or what you wanted, because there's some sort of confusion. Maybe this person's confused about what your intentions were or are, and vice versa. And this could clear the air. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay. Let's see. Your second question. Okay. What is the truth of what this person actually wants with you? Spirit, what do you want Mel to know? What is the truth of what this person in question actually wants with her, with Mel? What is the truth, Spirit? What do you want her to know? Okay. The Fool flew out in reverse. I'm going to trust that for a reason. I'm going to leave it as it is. The Lovers, the Three of Wands. Top of the deck, you have the Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this person doesn't want you to go anywhere. They don't want you to, not just yet. They're not ready to like start something new in a relationship just yet. But they don't want you to go anywhere. I feel like this person is at a crossroads as far as like who they want, what they want in love. This person does feel a genuine connection to you, or at least an attraction. Hey sis, how are you, Yamina? Okay, I got you, sis. Yeah, I feel like there's an attraction there. This person does feel like you embody maybe a lot of the attributes of their desired partner. They are keeping their options open though. They may also kind of just have this impression that you're doing the same, like you're not ready to initiate anything either. Follow your heart. So this person is like they're trying to trust themselves as best as possible. They could literally be seeing signs, whether it's like signs on the road or license plate, something along like this person is going through maybe a transformation, because this is number 13, making me think of the death card. But I don't feel like this person is decided upon exactly what they want. But what I can tell you is like what this person wants with you is like they want you to still be around because they feel a connection to you. They like you. They're attracted to you deeply. Maybe they don't fully understand why they're attracted to you in a certain way or in a certain depth. I feel like they don't understand it fully. It's like surface level. Yeah, I know I'm attracted to this person, but they may feel something more of a draw. I don't feel like this person's in love or anything. It's just more so some sort of pull towards you that they don't fully understand, and they don't want you to necessarily go anywhere either. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. They don't want you to go too far, but that's up to you, child. Soul recognition was or soulmate recognition at the bottom. So this, in friendship, this person does feel like there's something deeper here. They're not 100% sure what that is. And I feel like this person does want to keep a line of communication or connection open between the two of you. Okay. All right. So that's what I got for you, Miss Mel. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonated, or maybe confirmed, or spoke to you, because you know yourself better and you know your situation better than anybody else. So hopefully that made sense. Okay, I'm sending much love to you as always. I appreciate you. Now, Anonymous F, you're up next. Samantha, Yamina, I need to update the list here so y'all know what's going on, where I'm at. So, Anonymous F, before I do that, let me put the latest names here because I did not update it. Hold on. Let me say that you love me. Why are that in my head? Love me, love me. Okay, number 20, let me see, 24 and not a 4, 24, 44 seconds. Okay, 24 minutes, 44 seconds. All right, Anonymous F, you are up next. Okay, so you have 2 questions as well. Here. Okay. All right, let's see. So this question is more purpose driven. So I guess you can equate this as a self-love reading first. Let's tap into that. I'm all for it. All right, we're going to clear out previous energy, spirit. Thank you for your divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity. What is it exactly? Let's see. What is that anonymous F? What is it that she needs to do in order to flourish into her true purpose? What is the guidance at this point in her journey? What is the guidance in regards to her flourishing for her true life purpose? What is the guidance? Okay. The devil. Okay. 3 of Swords. 4 Swords. Okay. There's a lot of heavy energy. God of Wands is the King of Wands in this deck, and you have the 5 of Cups. Your love life could kind of shape the way that you feel about your life right now. So like if something is kind of stagnant or just disappointing or lacking, it could make you feel like, okay, well, I'm getting a lot of messages. The first thing that came to me when I saw the devil card is sometimes like being connected to the people, places, and things that aren't for you, whether they come to harm you or not, or they just are harmful. It could block your vision. Sometimes it can distract you, take you off course and off balance. And I feel like that's what's been happening. Sometimes like disappointment and love will have you be discouraged in life to where you don't have the energy or the vision for other things. And that's why I stress this. Like some of y'all probably think I be beating a dead horse. I'm being judgmental when I say like some of these ninjas, you can just not, men and women, it goes for everybody, cannot afford to just date whoever, because even if it seems like it's harmless, even though it's not aligned, or you just like, oh, this is just a right now person, I know this ain't my person, let me just fuck around right now, even that is deceptive, because the wrong person will almost always take you off course and off path. And one of the things that I do notice is that when you're disappointed with like a love situation where you put your energy, your focus, or you have a lot of hope, a lot of excitement towards something, and it doesn't go the way that you want, or you're not getting your ego fed, you're wasting your time, your resources, and your energy. And that disappointment, it manifests and pours into other situations in your life. So that's why it's so important not to play around with your precious time and your precious energy. And not even to mention like sleeping and messing around with certain men or women can take some of your precious energy that you could spend on pouring into something else, like energy exchange for real, or someone locking your energy down because you're connecting with a dead source person energy, like somebody that can't generate their own purpose, their own confidence, happiness, whatever, and they're sucking the energy out of you. So if something's not for you, it's like unplug from it, accept that it's not for you. You need to possibly remove because of distractions. The less distracted, the better you are at hearing yourself, having a clearer mind. I feel like this is a time where spirit's encouraging you to detach and reflect and meditate. This lavender energy is standing out to me, so maybe meditating with lavender or working with the color purple for the crown chakra, something about peace, restoration, rest, like maybe giving certain things a rest, certain connections a rest, time for yourself. Because naturally, like if you feel stunted right now, or you feel like, what do I do with my purpose? Sometimes it just calls for you to unplug and relax, and naturally things will come into alignment and come into order. I do feel like in some way you giving your power away too much to something or somebody. Your purpose may be bigger than someone that maybe you think is bigger than you or something, or like you put somebody in a position of a pedestal, even if that wasn't your intention. It's like the energy of that. So you have the butterfly musing that says comfort, positivity, spiritual growth. Then you have divine destiny. It is written in the stars. Fate, claim it. You are meant to do more. It may not just be your time just yet, but spirit is like trying to work on you to, I feel again, to detach from what or who you need to. Could even, it's also mindset too. That's a part of it. Things may be dying out or shifting right now in your life for a reason to make space, and it's time to claim that. The comfort card again is like your rest plays a very significant role in like your alignment, your clarity, your next steps forward. Like this is something that a step that you can't miss, or a step that you shouldn't try to skip. You know what I mean? The more you try to like work hard and overload yourself trying to push and try to make something happen, it's giving out an energy of resistance, not an energy of alignment. Yeah, Goddess of Swords flew out of the deck with the Eight of Wands at the bottom. Like Spirit wants your mind to be sharp so that you're clear on intention, and that your aim is sharp. So like if someone is shooting an arrow, they have to position themselves a certain way. They have to have a focus, like their eye has to be focused on that target. The way that before they even shoot it, they just go ahead and just put the arrow in the bow and just shoot it off, it's probably not going to go where it's aimed. So it's like you got to have that sturdy aim or focus. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. Your second question, someone, this particular zodiac sign who has been very generous towards you, but you don't like them like that. You want to know how this person will react if you decide to call things off with them or continue to fall back. Is there anything about this person that you should be aware of? This person gives you stalker vibes in a way. Okay. Probably not like a spooky, scary energy, but I would say to trust your instincts, because if you're not attracted to this person, that's for a reason. You know? Let's see. What does she need to know about this person? As far as her falling back from this person, their energy, what does she need to know overall about this particular guy in question? Ace of Swords. I feel like you're seeing things truthfully. You have to honor your truth, because we're moving those blockages in the past. I don't feel like this person will take it too harshly that you're being sovereign. I feel like they might respect it actually, that you tell them the truth, or tell them like right now. I just don't feel the connection. I have to honor myself and what I feel, because it's coming from a deeper place. I feel like of you wanting to choose what you truly want, making yourself available for what you truly want and what you deserve, with the Empress and the Ace of Cups, the Empress at the top and the Ace of Cups at the bottom, the Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, Six of Cups. So it's like you promising yourself something. So maybe in the past you kind of compromise this. I don't feel like this person is going to feel like they're going to respect it. Know your worth. Yeah, this person's going to respect it. I don't see this person coming at you any type of way. Okay. This person does want a serious relationship. That's where they're at in their life. They may even be at a place where if you don't feel it, or if someone doesn't want them, or doesn't feel the connection either, that they're like, okay, cool, like, all right, let me fall back, because I want the person that wants me, or something like that. I want somebody that vibes with me as well, that genuinely wants me for me. So they might fall back. Let's see, is this person going to take this well? I'm just going to clarify. Is this person in question going to take her decline well? Or does she have something to worry about? They're going to take it well. They might give you a little pushback. They might ask you why. Because I feel like this person likes you. The more honest, the better. This person might be the type of person, like if you give it very vaguely, you don't have to go into far detail or anything like that. But if you just tell them simply like, I'm on this journey right now where if I don't feel a connection, I have to honor myself, because I know what I'm looking for and I know what I want, and I don't want to waste anyone's time if I know that they're not the person for me. I feel like they would respect it from that angle, rather than just saying, oh, I can't do this, or, because this person is always going to seek out clarity. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah, yes. This person, because you got the Knight of Swords here, and you have the King of Swords here. So this person wants directness. This person prefers direct communication with people, like be honest, be straight up, be real, so that they have a peace of mind. So if you don't give it to them in a way that's clear and direct, and it's kind of like you're ghosting, this person is not going to take that well. If you're straight up and clear and honest and direct about where you stand, this person will respect that. So be as direct and honest and clear as possible. Yeah. Like respecting both sides. Like, this is my stance, this is what I want. So I'm going to respect myself on that. And I'm also respecting you by giving you that freeing you of, being in this game with me. Like, at least I'm not playing games with you. I'm being honest. I don't feel it. And I would want you to be with someone that wants you, because you deserve that. That's kind of the vibe I get from this. Okay. So that was your reading, sis. I hope that made sense. I hope that that's helpful. I wish you the best of luck with that. Hopefully homeboy is mature enough to accept rejection, because some men are just not. Unfortunately, some men don't take rejection well. But yeah, I feel like they will have no choice but to respect it when you come at it with clarity, transparency, I should say. So much love to you, sis. I appreciate you. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you in divine time. Okay. Excuse me. So Miss Samantha, you're up next. And then Yamina, you're up next after Samantha. If anyone else is interested, the list is still open. Okay, so excuse me. I get the hiccups or something. What's going on? Samantha, your timestamp is, I cannot see, 37:05. Okay. Okay, dope, girl. Okay, 2 questions for you as well. That is a 30. Okay, I'm just making sure that that's a 3. What is coming towards you in romance? All right, let's see. Let's clear up previous energies and messages with love, spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ask for permission to tap into Samantha's energy surrounding love and relationships. What is coming towards her in romance? Anything of importance, relevance, excitement, heads up? What's up, spirit? Okay. 5 of Wands. What's coming towards her in love? 4 of Wands. Ace of Wands. What the hell, child? The Tower. The God of Wands. Girl, what is this? I feel like you could have a lot of people like from your past trying to come back, or people like a lot of energies coming at you. But I feel like you're going to find somebody that you like. So even if a lot of people, or like a few people, because I'm kind of getting a mixture of like past energies and maybe like people sensing that your energy is free, maybe that you are single or newly single, or you've shifted something in your energy to where people want to fight for your attention, or it gives off that energy. Like, they may not know each other at all, but it's an energy of like putting out a desirability, like your energy is desirable. So therefore it's like they want to connect with you. They want to like see what's up with you. They're pulling at your energy. Could be exes sensing something different about your energy, or people that didn't give you the time of day before, or playing games, maybe like trying to check in on you. It's giving that type of vibe. And it could be around like Leo season, maybe, because there's a lot of fire energy, and it's making me think of Leo. Especially with this King of Wands or God of Wands, it does give like a fiery person's energy. So like there's going to be someone that stands out to you that I feel like you want to give your time and attention to, and vice versa, that you might take that chance or that risk with. Okay, both of you guys might feel like you're taking a risk of some sort. This looks like a mermaid. Her dress looks like, yeah, she looks like a mermaid. I don't know if this is like you taking a risk in a direction that feels different to you, like somebody that you wouldn't have known you would have came across or dated or something. It's like something different about this energy, and that may be part of the reason why you guys are drawn to each other. Mirroring. And then you have detachment. So yeah, when you're in this energy of detachment, it's going to pull in different types of energies, but I feel like there's somebody that you're going to connect with the connection card, someone that you're going to hit it off with. You guys might be kind of similar but different at the same time. It's like your energies or maybe where you're at is at the same space. I'm going to clarify this with that. Okay. So yes, I feel like you, with the Nine of Wands, you standing in your truth, standing in your power, protecting your energy, you're defending your peace. Like you're not playing those type of games anymore. I feel like it is going to kind of, I feel like you're going to have to be confident in your stance. Know how to discern for yourself who and what is for you, because I feel like these are strong energies. Like these are people that maybe got like good gift of gab, player energies, like fuckery. So you have to be confident in your stance within yourself of what you want and what you don't want, what you'll accept and what you won't accept. Okay. All right. So your second question. Yeah, and I don't feel like you're going to rush, even if someone comes into your life sooner than you expect. I don't see you rushing into it. Because I feel like it's something that's meant to, like, you're still working through something. You guys might meet each other at a time that kind of awakens something inside of you that needs to be there. So there's no need to rush it, you know. What does this person now feel about you that you have parted ways? What does this person now feel about Samantha now that she's parted ways with them? Spirit, ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies only for the sake of the energy exchange, and what she needs to know as far as where this person is at with her. How do they feel now that she has parted ways? How does this person feel now that Samantha has parted ways? Six of Cups, the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and the Two of Cups at the top of the deck. This person is not fully accepting this. I don't feel like it's, they may feel like you need time for yourself. Like you're making the choice to, you're distancing yourself because you need maybe to like go within. Like you're not fully done. You're not fully decided, but you're deciding right now to temporarily part ways, and that there's a possibility that you guys will return back to each other, or that you guys will come back and reconcile or something like that. I feel like this person though is coming from a place of, it's not grounded, it's ego, it's kind of delusional, not wanting to take accountability for something. Honestly, that's what it feels like. Let's see, what is this person? Not absolutely not. I'm weak. She said absolutely not. With capital not. Okay. Like fuck no. Hey Ethan. She said hell to the nah. Nah, nah, nah. So this person, you have loneliness, contentment, and I dropped the other one. Hold on. Serenity. Okay. Not knowing that you're doing this because this is you wanting peace for yourself. This is you being content with your own energy. And I feel like this person may feel a sense of loneliness. Something is like something is empty, something is missing. Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, I feel like they're being delusional about this because this reminds me of the Wakanda warrior, the guy from Get Out. I like him. I can't think his name. It's something Kalua. What the fuck is his name? It doesn't matter. So in the Black Panther, like the first one, he had like a rhino that he would ride like a warrior. So I don't know if this person is like kind of make decisions based off of like what they feel is right. They don't think too much about other people. They don't consider it so much. Or if they feel like, this is how I would do it, they're coming from that perspective. Like, yeah, if I was her, I'd probably take a break too, but then come back later. Yeah. No, this person feels like you two will come back around. And now that you said this person's engaged, this card looks like a wedding ceremony. I feel like they're gonna go through with it, but the sad part about it though, the sad part about this though is I feel like they're still not gonna be happy with this person. They're still gonna feel like they're lacking something. So by you detaching and removing yourself from the situation is gonna put you in a place of peace within yourself. But I don't feel like this person is gonna be happy, unfortunately, if they do marry that person. Let's see, Spirit. Is this clear? This person. Yeah, this person is not accepting that you won't come back or that you don't want this anymore, that they can't play those type of games. This person's selfish, I feel like. And again, it goes off of like their own principles. Like, if that was me, this is how I would run it. This is how I would do it. This is what I would assume. That's kind of the energy that I get from this. So you did the right thing, obviously detaching your energy from this. I feel like this was meant to awaken something in you. The bad part about this for this person though is I feel like they're going to go through with something that they really don't want to. Because I feel like they do want a partner. They do want to be in a relationship, but it has some sort of superficial reasons behind it, and they're not going to be fully content or satisfied. So not only are you protecting your energy, because I feel like that's part of the lesson as well as you protecting your energy, kind of picking up on the first reading that I did or the first question that you asked, for you to use your discernment with certain people, because some of these energies are real sneaky and very manipulative. So you have to be like, stand firm, you know? So yeah, that's what I see. I don't feel like this person's fully in acceptance of your absence, if you will. They feel like some sort of return is going to happen between the two of you, which is, like I said, it's coming from a delusional place, like kind of just, how do I explain it? Like cocky, you know, so cocky that you can't see past it, that type of energy. But yeah, absolutely not. He's engaged. No, hell no. No, thank you. But yeah, I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. Yeah. Yeah. Wish them well. Shoot, child. Nowadays, I know that people don't always marry for love, but like to the degree, like people will go through it even if they know there's red flags and they'll still go through it. I'm just like, damn, like hell no. I respect the people that can call the shit off before they take it too further and be like, you know what, this ain't right, or we're not ready, or something, other than just being like, let's just do it even though we got problems, or knowing, oh, I don't really want this man or this woman. Like, that's just foul. I don't know. People play around with marriage too much. But you're welcome. Then they have to keep up a facade like we happy when they're miserable. But yeah. So Ethan, I did add you to the list. You'll be after Yamina. So Yamina, you are up next, and you're very welcome, sis. My pleasure. I appreciate you. Take care in the meantime. All right. You are, let's see, Yamina, your time step is 49:44. Okay. And yes, you're welcome, Ethan. Let me see. Yamina, yours is a how do they feel spread. Okay. All right, I gotcha. All right, we need to clear out the energies. I gotta find. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna use these cards and these. Okay. And then for the potential outcome, we're going to use this deck as well. Okay. All right. So let's tap in. Spirit asks for permission to tap into Minah's energy and her person and question about how do they feel. I just got a whiff of some cologne just randomly. That always happens, or not always, but like randomly, there'll be nothing with any scent anywhere. And I'll just get a whiff of like some cologne or some perfume. And I feel like that's either I'm picking up on the person's energy, or sometimes it's like somebody's passed over loved one. It's really weird. Especially like coffee. I'll randomly scent like coffee. Like it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. And sometimes that makes me feel like ancestors too, or they want an offering. But yeah, I just smell like a whiff of cologne, and it smells kind of like light, like a light, almost powdery kind of cologne. It smells like I'm trying to, because I don't know if you've ever smelled this, so it might be a little vague, but like it almost smells, I think what I'm smelling is like an Armani smell, like a cologne, like an Armani, and it has like this light scent, almost powdery smell to it. That's weird. Not vanilla. Shoot, I love the smell of vanilla now. Patchouli, all that sandalwood, like, yeah. All right, let's see. This person's current energies towards you. Let's see. Person's current emotional energy. Nine of Swords. Okay. Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The Seven of Swords. This person in their head, like, what's going on? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Top of the deck, the Son of Pentacles, which is the Knight. It's like you guys are in this kind of almost mirroring each other, like you say something, no, you say something energy, like they might be waiting on you, you might be waiting on them. It's like you might have something that you like, you might be putting an energy out there, you're thinking about doing something, like you've been sitting on it, or you're just kind of waiting, trying to gather the right time or learn more about this person, feel like a little bit more of a safer ground before you kind of show a side of yourself or present something to this person. And I feel like they have something too that they want to either say or do, but it's like they're holding back on it. They're taking their time with this. They're not rushing. So both you guys are kind of mirroring each other, but in different ways. Growth and dreams come true. There's potential for something to transpire between the two of you, but it might be a patience thing with this. Like really. Number 3 and number 8. So 3 and 8, that's 11 or 2. So you guys are mirroring each other. There's a mutual energy going on. Like I don't feel like it's one-sided. So the 9 of Swords is like this person is in their head. This person could be thinking about this quite a bit, or when they see you, or right before they see you, like they get in their head, like if they know they're going to see you, or after they've seen you, it's like this person gets put in their head. I heard gets put in the spotlight, so it might highlight something that they like. I don't know. It's like this person has a lot that they're wrestling with when it comes to this for some reason, and it could be more so the fact that, because I picked this up before for you, that this person has connected with deceptive people before. With the Seven of Swords, this woman has this femme fatale vibe, almost like a Jessica Rabbit, the woman in the red dress, like in the Matrix. Like it's giving deception, distraction, and I don't feel like they see you this way. They see you as the opposite, but that's what's clouding them. That's what's kind of instilling this fear again, not feeling safe 100%, because they've been deceived by somebody before, like somebody that left them confused, left them doubting, questioning themselves, questioning love, because this person could have played a game real good, but this person was blinded and deceived by the attractiveness of this person. I feel like, I don't know why, like something with Cardi B's energy. I don't know if like Libra, sign of Libra, this person could have been a Libra, or is giving this like um a person that may know how to play or trick men or something. It's giving some type of vibe of that. So I feel like this person's very scarred, but they don't see you this way though. That's not the energy that they get from you. um they may hide the fact that they kind of like observe you more than you realize, or it could be like either this person watches you on social media for kind of to gather the type of person that you are, to see what type of woman you are, maybe what you want, to feel your vibe out without directly getting it from you, because it's almost like this is the safest way I can do it without giving away too much, if that makes sense. This person thinks a lot about taking some sort of action towards you. Like I said, like they want to. They feel like there's something inviting about this. They do feel like this is a new type of energy. This isn't like a repeat energy. It's not something that they've experienced before, or they're not going to go through the same history like they did with this Seven of Swords feminine energy. They're not going to have to go through that again, but there's that fear that binds them. This person's definitely in their head, or they think about this a lot, I feel like, or more than what you might realize, or they do think about you. It's not a passing energy. I feel like they actively sometimes think about you to sort things through within themselves and things like that, research, ask themselves, why am I so scared? Or what am I scared of? So like they do allow their fears to kind of dictate their emotions sometimes, where they move in fear. They may not speak sometimes, or they may look away when they want to say something, or when they, maybe if you guys are conversating, or at least like being cordial, saying hello or what have you, there might be more things that this person wants to say, and then they just don't simply do it because they get in that Nine of Swords energy. Yeah. Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, again, it's like they get very in their head. Like one minute they're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna say this, or they feel like they're very clear about the situation, or very clear about you, or they may know like, okay, this person would never be rude to me, or never play me, or what have you, or I don't get that impression from her. But then they clam up, and it's just like no. And it's that fear of putting themselves out there in a way where they feel like they're gonna look stupid or be rejected. Okay, let's see. This person's feelings. Guilt. Resistance, yeah. Um, the guilt I feel like is coming from a place of past mistakes that they've made, past lovers. This person's heart it needs healing. This person is not fully grounded in their energy, or their heart is imbalanced. Like I said, could also be like this person has a hard time expressing themselves, their truth. They have a hard time trusting themselves, maybe in this particular area of love. This person, those chakras need healing. Okay. So they are resisting their feelings. They don't really want to address it fully. They're going to have to work through their fears and their insecurities. That's a part of it in order for them to even be open to something new with anybody. They're going to have to deal with this because they're blocking it. And if it be like this type of energy presents itself again, for some reason, I feel like they would still entertain it, even though they know that it's not the one or it's bad. It's like maybe because it feels safer. It's like, I'm familiar with this. I know what I'm getting. But if I open myself up to something real, or someone that I feel like is, a real person, kind-hearted person, transparent person, what does that look like? Let's see. What does this person want you to know? The truth. This person's truth. And she has permission to know and to see. Okay. So they like you a lot. They feel like you guys have some differences. You may not always see something the same. You might have a different perception or take on love and relationships, but they wouldn't change you. I feel like this person respects you. This person likes you. I'm falling for you. They're starting to like you a lot, maybe. And that's what's bothering them. You know, they can't predict this. This isn't a predictable type of vibe. 10 of Cups. It's a possibility that one of you, if not with each other, will be in a relationship soon. I feel like you're going to be loved up on somebody. Like you are to be, yeah, it feels like somebody that's going to love up on you, whether it's this person or whoever. It's going to make you happy because this person's genuinely going to love up on you. And it's something about your inner child, both of your inner childs, like feeling safe, being your authentic self. Something with loneliness, or used to feel lonely, or the inner child dealt with loneliness or something, or both of your inner childs. So yeah, let me see. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. They're not going to like not approach you. It seems like there will be maybe some flirting, some sort of message. Like I said in the last one, I was picking up something about like a correspondence, exchanging phone numbers, something like that maybe. I don't feel like this is an ex, but it's a possibility that an ex could come back, but I don't feel that too strongly. Yes, okay. So the Chariot is here. There's possible progression in this connection that's like a win-win energy. If this person can surpass that fear that they have and express themselves, because there's a big emphasis on throat chakra. Yeah. All right. So for you, I just get like stay open, but yet stay open to love as a whole. If something comes along, I don't see you rejecting it just because it may not come from this person. Like if it's somebody that you feel a connection with, you feel a vibe that you want to open yourself up to, because I do see you being loved up on somebody. Somebody that's genuinely going to love you and be about you. I see that. Okay. um but other than that, sis, that's what I'm seeing for you. That was a good reading, in spite of the person's, little hangups. It was a good reading. So let me know if that resonates with you, clarify something, or it kind of confirms something you already felt or knew. So much love to you as always, sis. I appreciate you. All right. Mr. Ethan, you were up next. Let's get your timestamp. I cannot see that. Is that 65? I'm pretty sure that's 65. And 30 seconds. Okay. Alrighty. So your reading was a how do they feel reading about you and a fellow Leo person. All right, let's clear out previous energies and messages. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for divine wisdom, truth, and clarity. All right, how does this person in question feel about Ethan? Fellow Leo, how does that work, child? Or wait, don't tell me. I just want to feel it myself. Okay, let's see. What's their energy? Answer permissions happen to both parties. Energies only for the sake of what you allow me to know and to see. Ethan's person in question. What is this person's current energy emotionally towards Ethan? The God of Cups, which is the Knight, or King of Cups, sorry, King of Cups. The God of Cups is King of Cups. Okay. What is the Wheel of Fortune? The Moon. Interesting. Ace of Cups. Okay, let's see. Five of Wands. Okay. This card didn't want to come out. Okay. You got the Daughter of Wands, which is the Knight, or sorry, the Page of Wands. Daughter of Wands, Page of Wands. And then the Star at the top of the deck. Okay. All right. So this person, how do they feel energetically? Where is their emotional energy towards you with the God of Cups? I feel like this person gets a good vibe from you. This person might be, I don't know if they're older, but it does give like a mature vibe emotionally. Like this person, they're not going to get carried away and start falling in love easily and fast. But this person is pretty good at gauging when they're connecting with somebody that they get a good vibe from. You know? Hey. Yeah, the list is still open. Because, yeah, Ethan is the last person I have so far. So, yeah, we're still open. Sorry about that. So I do feel like this person has a pretty good sense that your energy is safe to open up to. Yeah, they feel good around your energy. Okay, I got you. No problem. Let me see. This person is not sure about the stability of this, the longevity of it. This person likes to be in control sometimes, either that be control of their emotions. They do feel some uncertainty though. I don't know if you gave this person a reading or something, but this person feels like you are, you might have given them some guidance or something. Like you're good at gauging maybe direction of something. This person feels like there's something that's open, but they still feel an uncertainty and unknown energy behind, like where to place this situation, this energy, this connection. You have deja vu at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person has dated a lot of people. They've gone through the motions, the cycles, and I feel like they're over that. This person does not like unpredictability at all. Um, yeah, this person, I either this person is at a place in their life where they want commitment with someone, or it's kind of like they're content with being single, but they're not completely opposed to being in a relationship. They just don't know where to place this connection for sure. It's like they're open to it, but they're not 100% sure where to place it, if that makes sense. Um, I don't know if you guys did talk about like your path or something, or um, this person might like the ocean, the beach. Maybe you guys talked about something about the beach, an island, some sort of vacation where there's water. There's something about talking about water and location. I feel like. Um, hmm. This person's open to you. It's like they're really reflective. They could be an islander or like connected to the Caribbean or something. I'm not sure. But they feel pretty open to you. This person's energy is, yeah, they're a fire sign, but there's a lot of watery energy, which is why I feel like this person's very connected to the water. A volleyball event, it could be. Mm, yeah, it could be. This feels a little deep though. There's something to him being connected to water or loving the water, the ocean, something along the lines of that. They do feel like there's things about your personality that might clash with theirs, not like a complete clash, like they would be disrespectful towards you, but they know that you guys are distinctively different, even though you're both Leos. So I don't know, maybe this person has a lot of water in their chart, like their moon may be water or something. I don't know. This person has Leo energy, has Leo tendencies, but they're very um it's almost like this person is real chill, relaxed, and deeply intuitive. This person, they love to be connected to people that they feel, it's almost like they prioritize their, it's almost Cancer energy to me. Um, it's very Cancer like they take a lot of priority in who they're friends with, who their lovers are, their family. You know, they take people in. They give like surfer energy vibes to me, like kind of like those surfers or the Hawaiian people. Even if they're not Hawaiian or they live in Hawaii, that gives me this vibe of like very friendly. Because most people like that I've met that are either from Hawaii or are Hawaiian, they have like a very friendly, family like nature to them. So he looks like one. Yeah, he gives me that vibe. So let's see. Eight of Swords. You might not know where you stand with this person at some sort, like at some point. I don't know. This is weird. I'm getting the letter or the number three and the letter X, or it could be three times, something about three times. I don't know what that has to do with anything. How does this person feel? How does this person feel? Ooh, that makes sense, child. I'm like, okay. That just put a whole okay. That makes a lot of sense. That Eight of Swords energy, child. I'm like, who is this woman? Because I'm like, this feels like Ethan, yes, but that makes sense. There's somebody possibly, I want to say, I'm gonna have to clarify this, but I feel intuitively because I'm like, who is this one? Like, it didn't make sense right away. Okay. Yeah, this person fights themselves. It's like they do not know where this is going to land or head because they haven't dealt with a lot of men on an emotional romantic level, maybe like friendship, maybe sex fling, flirting, but there's an arm's length to this. So they're not certain. This person wants to be in a relationship, but they don't know who or what that looks like. This Eight of Swords could be that they have a woman that they talk to as well, or that they're dating or something that is confused about them as well. Disappointment and detachment. This person feels um either that I feel like their disappointment is not in you, it's in themselves. The detachment, they're not here to emotionally detach. They're open. It's like they're open to you, they're open to connecting, they're open to vibing, maybe be friends, um see where it lands, because they don't really know where to place this connection or this energy with you yet. So that makes a lot of sense. Goodness. Girl, not they closeted child. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I was looking at this like, who is this woman? Because, yeah, like you can see the gender in the cards, but I don't always feel like, oh, just because it's a woman there, it's talking about a woman, or just because it's a man there, it's talking about a man. But I'm like, okay, yeah, this is confusing for Ethan, but there's a woman here. That didn't click until you said what you said. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, this person is like up in the air. They're very burdened. They feel a deep responsibility, maybe, to be honest. This person has to drop something and let it go. Obviously, they're hiding their truth, which is unfortunate, but they're hiding their truth. And I do feel strongly this person still engages with women in a way, or there's one particular woman that they're engaging with. And that person is confused about where they stand, not knowing that it ain't got nothing to do with her. It's what's going on inside of them. They're at war with themselves. They don't know what a real relationship would look like with a man. It feels like this is some crazy shit. Even what the hell you done brought to my doorstep? I needed the entertainment. God damn. But we gotta keep it real. But goodness. Let's see. What is it that he may want to say to you in his truth? We ain't supposed to be over here clocking the tea now, but I guess we gonna get into it. Let's see. Goodness. What is his truth? What's his truth? What does he want to say to Ethan? Okay. So you guys, like I said, he's not sure like where to place you. He might feel like there's a personality clash, or like your motivations are different, or he's not sure what his intentions are. So it's like, this makes this very complex, because you have, unfortunately, I realized I did not see your worth at first. So he might have thought like, oh, this is just like, just another guy, somebody to flirt with, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like he does genuinely like you as a person. Like, he's open to you. Now, with this, though we may not always see eye to eye, I adore you, don't ever change for me or anyone else. Like, he understands the fact that you guys are very, very different, but he respects who you are, though, and he wouldn't want you to change just because of him. So this shit is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know if you're going to entertain this for too long. It might just be something that you engage with for a time for fun, and then until it's not fun anymore, or this person becomes too much of a burden for you. It might stale out or become something boring. Water sign. Yeah, they got some water in their chart. They're very watery as well. They're not solid in their energy, especially as a Leo. They're fixed sign. This person is lacking the confidence. So you guys are going to talk for a little bit. Y'all going to communicate for a minute. Maybe up until Cancer season, maybe Scorpio season, like you guys might talk, or there might be like a little break where you don't hear from each other, and then randomly he might pop back up again. But child, no, this is crazy as hell. Crazy shit. Oh God. What the hell? Okay. Shit. That's a very interesting reading. All right. Okay. Well, thank you for the entertainment, Ethan. Yeah, I guess we gonna see. Um, but yeah, I hope that was helpful or gave you some clarity because I feel like I don't know what you're gonna do. Is because it's almost like, what are your intentions? Like, how do you feel about the closeted thing? Like, because that it's very fickle, you know. Because I have a loved one that is gay, and dealing with closeted men, it just seems like it comes with too much drama, confusion, especially if you get your feelings involved and stuff. Like, it's just not safe to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Tread lightly. Use your intuition. You know, if it's worth all of that. 'Cause, yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah, I mean, if he's willing to be like honest in his truth and stuff and be like open, and it's like cool. But if he's choosing to be in that, like, that's not your drama to bear. Like, that's not fair to you. Like, to me, dealing with closeted people, like, it's not fair to the other person that's open in their sexuality and, they stand on that with, who they want to be with, and the other person is not. Like, that's unfair to the other person that's transparent, in my opinion. Like, I ain't feeling it whatsoever. But yeah, that's your reading, Ethan. I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you again for the entertainment. Cause I ain't never. I don't think I ever got no reading like that. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Stand in your truth. It's like you deserve a partner that does the same. I don't see the appeal sometimes. I'm just like, I just wish like y'all would not go that direction with people because they waste of time. They just a waste of time. All right. So, Miss Mel, you are up next. Part two. Mel, part two. Let me see. Timestamp. Is that 82? 82:17. So, I think that's 20. 1 hour, 22 and 27 seconds. Okay. Welcome back. Let's get it. All right, so let's clear our previous energies with love. We clear the energies out. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so your first question is, what does this person think, or why do they think you embody their ideal or desired partner? Why do they think you embody their ideal partner? The God of Swords. Okay, Spirit. The Emperor, the Five of Cups. Interesting. Goddess of Swords. So you have the God of Swords and the Goddess of Swords. So King and Queen of Swords with the Emperor and the Five of Cups. Why do they think that? This person could know exactly what type of partner they want. In their mind, it's like they've already kind of mapped that out. The type of person, the character, maybe the personality, so on and so forth. They feel like they already have an idea of what that is. Um, The Five of Cups, I'm not getting anything with the Five of Cups as far as like you're in the Five of Cups energy, like you're depressed, or it may be it may be that this person views you as someone with emotional depth. There is something about the body shape because I'm looking at her butt, not intentionally, but that's what stands out, her booty. Okay, so that could be the physical attribute. This person may feel like things didn't work out in the past because they might have strung people along knowing that they weren't who they wanted. So over time, this person may have shaped an idea of the type of partner that they want, and you fit the bill in a way. They may feel like certain desirable traits of you is like things that they see in themselves with the God of Swords and the Goddess of Swords. Um, could be the way that you think, the way that you talk, or what matters to you, how you express yourself. Like they might see a similarity in this. So in their mind, it's like they already have an idea of the type of partner that they want, and they feel like you fit that in a lot of ways. So that is why they think you embody it, because they already know what they want and you fit it in certain ways. Like I said, it could be the fact that you guys have like a similar mindset or intellect. They like the way that you think, how you express yourself, not just verbally express yourself or the things that you talk about or things that matter to you, but how you are as a person through just like your lively expression of self, if that makes sense. Let's clarify. Why does this person think that male embodies their ideal desired partner? So there could be things, I don't feel like they know you well enough to completely make that assumption. They may see traits that they do desire in you. It may not be like, oh, she's total package of what I'm looking for, because it does feel like there's some missing elements to it. You have interference. Yeah, they may also feel like there could be something where they said to themselves, or this could be a subconscious thing, like where a person says, I know somebody will be worth my time, or this person will be my partner, or they're the one when I respond or act like this. So like for them, it could be this person emotionally interrupts what I have going on. I might have been like a completely stiff, cold person, but the right one or the person that's in alignment with me is going to make me feel very fiery, very passionate, very clear, very open emotionally. Something along the lines of that. Like I'm no longer this sad person, or I don't feel lonely. This person is going to awaken something inside. It's like they have some sort of how do I explain it? Mapped out vision, but also like things that they've told themselves. Why does this person? Yes. Emotional depth. Again, the Queen of Cups energy, that emotional depth, that maybe you have something inside of you that they feel is safe, secure, honest, transparent, loving, welcoming, a nurturing energy to you as well. So it's like you have a balance. You could be someone that's like, research, ask people questions, get to know them. You don't immediately just give people or just let people in. It's like they gotta kind of go through, not a test, but like they would do that. Like they're not someone that just opens up to people just because they're nice or because of whatever. It's like, no, I have to feel safe, or I want to pick your brain. Who are you? What are you about? Like that could be something that they desire in a person or mate. So what else do you need to know about this person and their feelings towards you? What else do you need to know? What else? What else does Mel need to know about this person's feelings towards her? Anything else about them? Four of Cups, the Magician, Nova, the Universe is a bonus card in this deck. You have the Five of Swords at the top of the deck. Ooh, it's making my stomach hurt. Why is she cutting her tongue with the blade? Like, goddamn, or sword. Three of Pentacles. So yeah, this person feels like you are, it's almost like this person doesn't think that you are that, into them maybe, or that you're not worried about them. Like you got your own thing going, and like either you're creating or manifesting something for yourself, or you have a very powerful energy to you that this person feels like you don't really need them too much. You don't really need them. You don't really need anybody too much. It's like you enjoy your own presence, your own energy. So it's like they kind of like the fact that you're not that open and available to them or to others. They like that you put a little bit of a distance between them and you, or it comes off as I don't know how to explain this, but it feels like it's like, okay, I'll connect with you, but like on my own terms and my own time. Don't bother me. If I'm not open, like I'll get to you when I get to you. They kind of get that vibe from you. This person is keeping their options open, not just because like that energy that you give off, but it's like they like you, they want to keep you in the sphere, but they're not 100% about what they want or who they want to give it to. You give an energy that's very sharp tongue or very straight to the point, or you ask questions that are very direct sometimes, or it's like you don't hold your tongue. Um, but for some reason, I feel like you hold your tongue with this person though. Like, so they may get a bluntness of you, but it's not the fullness of you. It's like you hold back on it a little bit. Let's see, how does this person feel? How does this person feel? When it comes to Mel, how does this person feel? Shame. They may judge themselves when it comes to you. Yeah, it's like they see you as confident in comparison to themselves. They might not feel fully worthy of you. They find you to be real sovereign. Like they don't see you as like stuck on them or anything. Confusion. They might be confused, yes. Um, that could be why, like in the first half, the first reading that you asked earlier, like what is it that you need to say or communicate or clarify to this person, again, like what you're about, what you stand for, what are you looking for in a relationship, or maybe like what's your intentions with them. There's something that needs to be clarified in that sense. Maybe this person holds back because they are not fully aware of how you feel or where you stand, what you want, so therefore they don't really know how to how to move in this. Hey Kyla, how are you? They don't really know how to move. See, the 10 of Pentacles. So they want a relationship in general. Like I said, this person wants that. They're looking for like, okay, who's suitable for me? Like who's for me? Like who works well with my energy and vice versa. They want that. It's just more so like it's a difference between desiring and wanting something versus actually doing what it takes to receive it or have it. You know, there is a um it's a possibility. I'm not going to say 100% that if you wanted a commitment that they would jump on it immediately. I feel like they would be open to um, building and letting it form because, like I said, this person does have some insecurities. So it could clear up some things for them, but they have to work through some of their energy on their own. So it's not solely dependent upon you or another woman. There's things that they're going to have to work for and towards as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, but you guys both have to genuinely want that. And like, even then, just practical and just like naturally, two people, they have to show up even when it's hard. So like, if you give yourself that opportunity and give another person an opportunity to build a connection, there might be moments where you feel like, I don't know if I really want this or can do this, or I'm really ready, or how much do I really want to be with this person? How much am I really willing to give? Like, it's a choice. Like, being in a relationship is a motherfucking choice daily. You know, shoot, it is. It's a choice daily to show up or not show up, to be or to not to be. For real. All right. Yeah, that is your reading. I'm glad it makes sense. I hope this reading was helpful as well. Okay. So, yeah, that was my last reading, unless anyone else is interested. That was the last reading for the night, I guess. I don't know. Let me know. You're welcome. My pleasure. I appreciate you. Let's see. 8 o'clock, child. 8:15 overhaul. Thursday. Let's see. Okay, I got you, Kyla. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know what I did with my drink. Let me get my little sippy sip. I don't know. It's probably melted. Yes, it is. Damn it. Probably all watered down. I do not like watered down tea, but it still has flavor. It has lemon in it, so it's still a little flavor. It's just not bad. A little flavor. All right, Kyla, I will wait for you. I'll put your name on the list. Is it take your time? What's the rush? Oh, he going on tour, child. I don't know. He did his big one. Like I haven't really been feeling no R&B songs for a minute until that came out. I was like, oh yeah, he did that. Okay, let me check. Let me see. Okay, yes, it did. Thank you, ma'am. All right, Miss Kyla. And yours is a how do they feel? Did you have a, you don't have to put their name, you can put an initial, you can put a zodiac. Is there a particular person that you're asking about? Who comes into your work? Okay. All right, let me get your timestamp. Let me see where we're at. We are at 97. Okay, so we're at 30, 1 hour 30, right? 37 and seconds, 18 seconds. Okay. All right, let's tap in. Okay. So I'm going to use quite a bit of cards. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. For Kyla, asking from, clear out previous energies and messages. I'm going to clear my cards. Kyla's person in question, the guy that comes into her work. What is the energy surrounding this person's emotional energy towards her, their feelings that we have permission to know and to see? Anything that will give her clarity, guidance. Damn, I would drop a card now. Or two. Goddess of Swords and I think that's a Seven of Swords. I'm going to put them back, or I'll put them to the side because they might be relevant to something. So I'm going to put those to the side. Okay, current energy. These cards is flying out. The World card. Okay. The Ten of Swords. The Eight of Swords. What's with all these motherfucking swords? Eight of Cups. Let's see. Four of Wands. Okay, two cards. Bottom of the deck, Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Top of the deck, Five of Cups. First thing that came to me is I don't feel like Spirit wants you to not put yourself out there, like don't smile, don't say hi or something like that, but maybe asking this person for their phone number or date, like making big assertive actions towards this person. I feel like spirit is saying no to those things. Okay. This person does notice you. They may kind of feel a protected energy around you. Not that you're guarded, but almost like a you can look but you can't touch vibe from you with the World card. So I do feel like this person notices you. They find you attractive. Like I said, there's an energy around you, that or air around you of you can't mess around. You can't play games. Not that they would want to, but it's like if you're not serious or you don't have good intentions or you don't have clear intentions, you like it's best not to even play. Follow your heart. This person is very intuitive, or they listen to how they feel. This person honors how they feel. This person may feel, I don't know, and you got separation. This person could have recently broken up with someone, but I feel like this person could feel like there's more to you than what they see. Obviously, like there's something about your interactions. Like if this person comes into the store, it's like vague. It might be like through conversation of like, hey, hello, how's your day? Blah, blah, blah. Something that's routine, something like a rapport that's built, but it's still surface, it's still a casual thing. It's not a full picture of who someone is, but it's enough to say, I feel like this person is genuinely a cool person, or they have a good vibe to them, or, they have like a general sense of who you are and vice versa. Um, this person knows who to like where to place energy. So like you could be in a category of like you can look but don't touch, and there might be energies where um they can kind of discern when someone is just like for fun, someone that's superficial, someone that you just like you don't really take seriously, someone to have a good time with. So they know how to separate the energies. So they see you, like I said, as someone that you can't mess around with and play around with, which is actually a good thing. This person may seem shy, or almost like they hold things back, or you sense that they're holding back, or um this person could hide the fact that it's almost like they don't want you to look into their eyes. Sometimes it's interesting because I'm looking at this card, her face is covered, this card, her eyes are covered, almost like they don't want you to read into them, or like they feel like you could see through something about them. Like they might present themselves a certain way, but they feel like you could see past it. Because when I pulled the Ten of Swords, for some reason I heard shy, but I don't feel like this person is shy. It's like they're hiding something about themselves. They don't want you to see it. Yeah, it's like they get kind of like it's hard to look you in the eye or something, or they clam up. And again, like you might register as like, oh, do they not like me? Are they not interested? Are they not attracted to me? Or are they shy? But it's neither one of those things. It's coming from a place of like, I don't want you to see something in me. Like there's a shame, or there's a insecurity, there's a yeah, it's almost like a little bit of how do I explain it? Like a person that may not be a terrible person, but they're not good in relationships. Like they don't make the best decisions, or they know that they play games, or they know that they date the wrong people. It's like they don't want you to see something about them that's not really that ideal, I guess you could say. Um, so you kind of put them in their head, like when they're around you, when they think about you, it's like um your energy is very protected. Might be the energy or the impression that they get is that you're very protected. Yeah. So there might be times too where this person um says forget it. Like they might how do I explain this? This is so complex, but I feel it. So it's like a person that sees something they may like some things about the person other than just like the physical attraction. But then it's like, well, I can't have that because of who I am and where I'm at. Um No, I feel like he is nice to you. He is genuinely nice. I feel like he doesn't do well with relationships, or like I said, he doesn't make the right decisions or choices in love, or he dates the wrong people, or it's like he settles maybe for situationships. It's like things that are kind of easy, just fun times, it's predictable, doesn't require them to show up, real, so I don't feel like this person's pretending to be nice to you, but it's almost like this person, if they wanted to approach you, they know that something in it, like they can't. I want to clarify this Eight of Cups real quick. Because this person really fears commitment, actually. That's what I'm getting from this, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune to me feels like they are confident usually, like when they want something, they go for it because they're emotionally not attached. So it's like, I can have that, I can do that. But when it comes to you, they don't have that same cockiness or confidence. This is something a little bit different. This energy kind of stops them in their tracks a little bit, I feel like. But this person has commitment issues, insecurities around truly connecting with someone in a healthy way. Like, I don't feel like that's something they're really used to or feel confident enough to do or mature enough to do that. Before I flip over that final card, I want to ask this person's feelings. Yeah, I don't get like he projects that player energy to you. I don't get that. Balance. Yeah, he feels like your energy, like he's coming from about like a balanced place when it comes to you. Like, I don't know them too much or personally, but from what I gather, this is the energy that I get. And I feel like this person interacts with you in a way like, if you're respectful to me, I'll be respectful to you. Resentment. Um, this person, yeah, they don't do well with relationships. They may not trust people. They don't feel like you deserve that. There's some sort of protection energy, letting go. Yeah. I feel like if this person likes you, or like in a normal circumstance, how they would usually go about approaching a woman or a girl, if this person was interested in them or like them or find something attractive about them, they wouldn't think twice. They would just interact. But in this instance, like I said, you stop them in their tracks. So it's like they tell themselves to let it go, let the interest go, or don't pursue it. Take a step back from it. This person could also date women that they know that they shouldn't, because to them, like, they might date women that are insecure to kind of get like feel their ego from a past relationship that broke them, or the type of woman that broke their heart. And like I said, when this person's walking in this, because their heart chakra is kind of blocked, I feel this person has a blocked heart or an imbalanced, wounded heart that they have not tended to. So if this person was to get to know you deeply, they would sabotage it not because they want to, but they would self sabotage it because of their own wounds and their own trauma. They wouldn't know how to fully give to you in a certain way. Yeah, health issues could arise. Health, it's the heart, health of the heart. It wouldn't be fair to you, and I feel like this person knows that it wouldn't be fair to you to trauma dump on you through connecting with you. So they deal with the cold, deceptive feminine energies, or women that don't know themselves or don't love themselves, or um, also play games as well. Like, they deal with that because that's safer for the ego. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Let's see, what is this person's message to you, their truth, and what they would want you to know that you have permission to know and to see. This person's heart, from their heart to yours, their truth to yours when it comes to you, or what they want you to know. This person in question. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you have to take some of these messages with a grain of salt. I'm gonna have to translate them because don't get it confused. I love you and I always will. I don't feel like this person loves you, like common sense, right? But this person does like your energy. And there's something that maybe can get confused or misconstrued, like with their actions or their energy. Like I said, if this person is not actively out flirting with you, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's a manifestation of them not being interested. There's a level of protection and respect for you that I feel like causes this person to interact with you in that way. They are aware that you guys have a vibe. Like if they come in, they feel a sense that you like them, and you might kind of get that vibe too. Like there's something underlying there. So I don't feel like you're tripping. Your vibe is something rare and hard to find in anyone else. Like I said, your energy is different from what they usually go for. They're used to the games, they're used to people, playing the game with them, being just equally as toxic as them. Maybe too immature for healthy relationships. So your energy is rare. There might be a conversation or exchange that makes you feel good with this person. You might say something, they might say something. There's a gesture there. There's an exchange there that's going to make you feel good. Yeah, it might be some sort of message. But as far as like if this person is going to do anything to change the dynamic and take like an actual action to like solidify something, not at this time. I don't see that. I feel like this person would have to undergo a major shift in themselves to even have anything remotely valuable to give to you, you know? This person might do something kind or like something that you like they show you some sort of kindness, some sort of exchange. Like I said, it's going to make you feel good. It might make you feel a little more clear, like, oh yeah, this person might like me after all, or they're interested. um yeah, I feel like there's going to be something a little bit more that comes from your communication or your exchanges. It's not just going to be like a run in real quick something. It might be something that is said that makes you feel really good between the two of you. But as of right now, it's just kind of like, a little crush here. I feel not getting too much of anything deep or too much maybe happening between the two of you, because it's almost like spirit doesn't want you to engage too deeply with this person in that way, get too involved with them personally because of where they are with themselves and what they're entertaining. And this person even knows better than to pull you into that. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. That was interesting. Yeah. But yeah, so it's okay to flirt and, have a little crush, but it's like, ground the energy, balance it out. Yeah, that is what I see. All right, Miss Kyla. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think anyone else wants to read. If you do, let me know before I log out of here. I'm gonna put the timestamps up so you guys can come back for the replay and watch your reading if you want to, like it. So you can come back and watch the video whenever, or your reading. Yeah. Yeah, as we all, I shoot. Crushes, they feel good sometimes. Sometimes they're like a sweet escape, sometimes until they're not. You're welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, it's, sometimes a crush can be that, that little distraction that we need. And then sometimes it can just like, nah, but yeah, balance. All about balance. Okay, let me go ahead and put the timestamps because I think that might be all right. Everyone's good to go. Y'all good? Y'all good? Oh, this thinking description box thing be acting crazy on here. Hold on. How do we doing that? Okay. All right. All right. So if no one else is interested, I think that will be all for tonight. I have put your timestamps up so you guys can come back and watch the reading whenever. Okay. If you guys need something more in depth, okay, your situations, you have more questions, need clarity, reach out to me. If you have any questions about my readings or services, I'll be more than happy to assist you. Just reach out to me and I got you. But yeah, other than that, y'all, that concludes the reading and the messages. Y'all be blessed, be safe out there. Until the next one. Toodles to Wanda. Peace, y'all. Have a good night.